Hey guys, what's going on? It's Burning Blizzard here, and today, as you can see, we're playing the new One Piece game, One Piece Burning Blood. Today, I'm gonna give you guys my first impressions of it. I've played about 2 hours of the game so far, and so far, I find it quite good in general because it has like lots of mechanics from Chase does, but it's like an upgraded version of that, so it's quite good. So first, we'll start off with the main menu. We have the Paramount War here, which is practically story mode, where you play as different viewpoints in the Marineford arc, and there are 4 chapters that I've read up about: Luffy, Whitebeard, Akainu, and Ace. And people complain about how it's a short story mode, but so far I find it's really good. But I've been skipping all the cutscenes and stuff since I already know what happens. So yeah, if you want to know more about the war, it's only that one arc in this video game. You have the collection where it shows you all the stuff you've collected in the game so far. The wanted versus is where you just do random battles against other AI computers, and it gives you money to buy in-game characters. Free battle is, as you can see, free battle where you do 1 player, 2 player training and stuff like that. It's easy to understand. And then a pirate base is where you actually go to buy the different characters. So you have all these battle characters that you could buy here. Like you could buy any one of them you want. So let's say I want to buy Mihawk. See, I have enough money there, so I'll just hire him for dispatch, buy Mihawk, boom, bought Mihawk. So it's easy as that to unlock a character. There are different support characters in the game. You could equip only a certain amount in battle, and they each have their different abilities that help out in different ways. So if it makes the playstyle switch up when you're online. Pirate Flybacker is a game mode that's only in the English version, I believe, so far, where you actually pick a pirate crew and you go through a certain amount of real life days where you actually play against other AI computer to control a territory. And online battles, as you know, it says online battle, where it actually tells you where you actually could do ranked or play a match against your friends. Not ranked against friends, ranked is against random people. And so far I've played 1 or 2 matches with my friends and there has been barely any lag, so I find the servers are really good for that. So let me just quickly jump into why don't we do a wanted versus, just so that I could get ready for doing this battle. So yeah, there are different banners that you could go to to get higher over time. Let me just pick a random one so that I could show you guys. Yeah, let's just do this one. Here you get to select your characters. So all of them are quite unique when you actually start playing with them, because they each have an offensive, unique, and defensive move, which are related to those individual characters. So let's just select who. Let's select Hancock. Let's select Hancock, and let's just select Luffy. Why not? And then you get to select your support characters. Like you can see, I haven't unlocked many of them, but they're quite useful in this game when you actually get down into it. So let's just pick 3 random ones here. So far in this game, there aren't many maps. There really aren't. I don't think there are enough, because there are about 8 maps in total. Not gonna lie, each one of them are quite unique with the backgrounds, plus there's stuff littered in the environment that are easily destroyed, I think too easily. So yeah, as you can see, they each have like an individual specific thing to say, to each character. So each character would say something specific, so if they have met the character or have some relation to them. So the battle system is easy to get into. You just press square for normal attack, triangle is for a unique attack or a different attack by that character, and then when you press R1 you get all the different moves. So if you press R1 and square, you get your offensive move. R1 and O is your defensive move. Koala here, she does a counter, as you just saw there, and opens them up for this. And then triangle is your offensive move, which most characters use to actually close the tide in battle. As you can see, Frankie's just smacking me here. You could easily switch your characters with R1. You can easily switch your characters with R2 or L2, which makes it really quite easy to get into the whole character mechanic of this game. The only downside to the combat mechanic is that each character only has one normal combo if you keep on pressing square, so that does become quite repetitive. And each character has this unique thing, as you've seen in all the trailers, is they could use their devil fruit, most of their devil fruit abilities when they press R1. Like people who have low gear devil fruit would go into an intangible state. That means they can't get touch from normal attacks unless you press R1, which activates Haki for all the other characters, which is like a powered up state which makes them be able to damage the people who are using low guy guard. As you can see, you can knock characters out of the environment. My character just got knocked out of the environment just because the AI computer actually hit them with a hard enough attack. But I have to say the combat system in this game is really easy to get into. If you've played J-Stars, it's easy enough to get into, and it's fun to actually learn. As you can see, he's going into his awakened form. If you just press R3, you get into your awakened form, like I'm gonna go do with Luffy right now. So they go into a more powered up state of their normal self, plus they could use ultimates, which I'm gonna try and hit. Yep, I hit Smoker with his hair now, and they do good amount of damage, but not too much. I find they got a perfect amount of damage for this, and plus they look really good when you actually pull them off. So I find the team that actually did this game really looked at what the One Piece fans wanted, because I'm a One Piece fan myself, where it actually shows the art style and the combat is just like how it would be, because people with low guard can't be touched with people who have Haki, could be touched with people who have Haki and can't be touched by anyone else. So it actually brings that up. There's a leveling system in this game which makes your character slightly stronger, but it's not really, haven't really gone in depth into that so far. But when I post my full review, you guys will get like a full review. This is just like my first impressions of it. So see you guys here next time. I'll post a review for this game, and I hope you guys have a great day.